Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be here with you guys for the fourth annual Manifest With Me in March series. I cannot believe that this is the fourth year that we are doing this series, you guys. It feels like it was just yesterday that I was in Los Angeles and I had just kind of randomly decided to do this manifesting series. And the reason was because I was so excited and so passionate about my manifestation journey. Like once I figured out how to do it, I was like, oh my God, people need to know about this. And at the time, there wasn't really that much stuff on it out there. Now, oh my goodness, you're scrolling through TikTok, everyone's talking about the law of attraction, everyone's talking about manifestation, and I think there's a reason, it's pretty fascinating. In fact, it was Henry David Thoreau that said, every intention sets energy in motion, whether you are aware of it or not. And that's right. You already know how to manifest. You've been doing it all along. My intention with this course is simply to teach you to be more aware of what you're manifesting and to teach you to be able to control it a little bit better. These techniques I'm going to teach you guys, I have personally vetted. I'm also a life coach and I also do tarot readings, and I have taught some of my clients some of these techniques as well, and I've actually seen other people put these techniques into practice. These techniques are, I don't really think there's going to be anything like crazy radical new that I'm teaching you guys. There's no like secret, honestly, it's kind of common sense. But I'm hoping that the way that I explain it in this series will maybe just make a little bit more sense to you. I think in essence, manifesting is really just getting more organized in your life and being able to control your energy and your personal power to make things happen as you want to see fit. This is an incredible world and you really can pretty much manifest whatever you want. That is, if you're willing to set a clear intention, take the proper action, and align your energy with what it is you want to manifest. Shouldn't be any reason you shouldn't be able to get it. So, the way this course is going to work is you want to make sure that you follow this playlist. So you can click on my channel, scroll down a little bit, you're going to see the Manifest With Me playlist. Follow that playlist, set notifications for that playlist. I'm going to be uploading a video pretty much every single day. There might be a couple days I skip because it's a lot. Sometimes I combine like 2 days into one. But pretty much every day come to my channel, there's going to be a little video, and yes, there will be homework. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so first of all, who am I? My name is Promise, and I am an artist. I do tarot readings, I also offer life coaching, and I love to hang out on this channel and create uplifting content where we're looking through the tarot, we're discussing energies, we're talking about glowing up, self-improvement, self-care, being in the school of life. So if you're into that, follow me, follow this channel, don't forget to subscribe, ring that notification bell. Some of you guys might be back from last year's Manifest With Me in March, and to those of you guys, I want to say welcome back. We're pretty much going to be doing the same method as last year, except I tweaked a couple of things. For those of you guys who are new, welcome to my channel, welcome to the Rainbow Fam. So today, in today's lesson, we're going to be talking about what is manifesting, and then we're going to talk a little bit about what this course is going to be covering. And at the end, I'm going to share my results from last year's Manifest With Me. So make sure you stay tuned for that. So what is manifesting? Let's start with a quote from Albert Einstein that I find absolutely fascinating. Everything is energy, and that is all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. This is not philosophy, this is physics. Albert Einstein. So you guys, everything is energy. And that's the whole concept behind manifesting. Manifesting is essentially creating something out of nothing, bringing something into this physical reality. It starts with a thought or an intention, and then it translates into the 3D reality. Ralph Waldo Emerson says, once you make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen. Maya Angelou, ask for what you want and be prepared to get it. Buddha, what you think you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. So it's really fascinating that so many philosophers and scholars and gurus and very, intelligent and important people have all come to this same conclusion that if you can think of something, an idea, or imagine something, and then you are able to take action on it, believe in it or have faith in it, put some energy behind it, you can bring it down into this reality. You can make it happen. You have been manifesting all along. That's something I kind of mentioned in the intro here, is that you've already been manifesting, whether you realize it or not. This morning, perhaps you woke up, you thought to yourself, I smell and I need a shower. So where did you find yourself a couple minutes later? In the shower. You manifested taking a shower. Have you ever caught yourself perhaps feeling a little lonely, a little romantic, wanting to be in a relationship, wanting to connect with somebody? And so you decided to go out with your friends and flirt a little bit, and before you knew it, you met somebody special and you guys are dating. You manifested a relationship. Perhaps when you got out of high school, you decided that you wanted to be a nurse. It's something you'd been thinking about, something that you just really desired. And so you worked really hard to get into the right school. You worked diligently towards getting, your degree, and then you went out and you got a job as a nurse. You manifested that experience. So there's things that you manifest, little things, big things in your life all the time. So it's really fascinating how manifestation is truly this natural experience in life. Like, I really feel like all of us are born on this earth to create. It's pretty fascinating how we all are given this gift of creation. We all have free will. We all have the ability to make our own decisions and our own choices and try different things. And no matter what obstacles there are, no matter what contrast life tends to send our way, you truly still do have the ability to make things happen in your life. So what we're going to be doing in this course is learning how to manifest. Now, my favorite way to manifest is with the moon cycle. We're going to learn about it more in other episodes. We're not going to really get into it today. I don't want to overwhelm you guys too much in this intro. But the moon has different phases to it. And by doing certain actions during certain phases of the moon and avoiding other actions during certain phases of the moon, you can basically sync your energy up to be more productive. Working with the moon, it's very, very natural. Have you ever noticed when you go out on a full moon and it seems like the energy is just really intense? Like, I used to go out when I was younger with my friends, and we'd hit up the bars and stuff, and I remember we'd be like, oh my god, is it a full moon? Because on those nights it would always be everyone was just crazy, and there was drama happening. It was intense. Or I'd be walking on the streets in the city on a full moon, and I'd notice that all of the crazy people were out, you know what I mean? There was just like, whoa, there was like ambulances going by, people acting nuts in the street, you know, my phone's blowing up, everyone's hitting me up. You know, there's definitely an intense energy around the full moon. Maybe you find yourself feeling emotional, feeling sleepy, drained, maybe crying around the full moon. It happens, you know. So the full moon obviously is the most recognizable. Many people will actually be like, yeah, the full moon, it definitely has an effect on me. It's not always disputed. If you think about it, our body contains so much water, very high percentage of water. And then we see how the moon has an effect on the ocean and on the tides. And so it makes a lot of sense that the moon would actually have an effect on your body. And those of us who are women definitely know how the moon affects our body. We have our own cycle that is actually in sync with the moon every 28 days, or roughly speaking. It's fascinating, right? So when you learn to pair your manifesting with the moon, I just feel like that amps it up and makes it more powerful. Now, do you have to manifest with the moon cycle? No. You can pretty much use these techniques and manifest however and whenever you want. There are certainly times that will not really benefit you to manifest. For instance, if you try to manifest something new in the middle of Mercury retrograde, it'll tend to backfire. So energetically, there are or during an eclipse, that can be a time that is kind of tricky to manifest as well. So other than that though, you're pretty much free to manifest however and whenever you want. My favorite way though just happens to be with the moon cycle. So that's what we're going to be covering in this course. My main goal as we learn to manifest with the moon cycle is for you to just feel that manifestation can be an approachable and effortless thing for you. A lot has happened, honestly, since the last time I did Manifest With Me, since last year. Like I mentioned, I think with like TikTok and stuff becoming so big, and also these days it seems like everybody is becoming like a manifestation coach or a life coach or a spiritual teacher or guide. It's like, wow, dang, everyone's doing this. We're just being hit with so much information from all angles, and I call this manifestation madness. Don't blame yourself if you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, because I found myself feeling a little overwhelmed with just all the information that's out there about this. I've searched through it all. I've tried all the methods. I'm here to teach you guys what works. And what's more, I'm not gatekeeping this. I'm not charging this. There are people out there, unfortunately, who will scam you, who will say, this is the only method that works, and you have to pay me for this. You have to mentor with me in order for me to teach you this. You guys, I'm never gonna do that to you. I will always make this course free. This course is 100% free. There's really nothing else to it. I really believe manifesting is your birthright, and this information should be free. If you look out there, the information is free. It's just a lot of people are trying to say things about it that's not really true. I find out that there's a lot of people who are using this manifestation stuff to like seek clout, you know, to kind of get clout. There's like a lot of catchphrases and people regurgitating stuff, and everything just kind of gets lost in the mix. Some things you might be hearing, for instance, we're going to talk about this in another episode, but one thing I definitely have to address in this video is this whole like, you know, your thoughts create your reality, and if you can simply just align your thoughts with what it is you want to manifest and embody that energy, then it'll appear. And that is true to some degree, but there's a little bit more to it than that. I also feel like that's hard. It's kind of almost like you kind of get guilted and shamed by that, because you're like, well, shit, my thoughts aren't really perfect and I struggle with these things. So maybe I'm just never going to be able to manifest, or I'm never going to get on that level. So it starts this vicious cycle of basically you being hard on yourself, because you're like, if only I could just think the right thoughts, if only I could just align my energy, if only I could just be better. And the whole thing I really want to get through to you in this series is that you're already worthy. You're already worthy of what it is that you want to manifest. I want to help you realize that. I want to help you understand that more. I also want to help you work towards these manifestations. Last year, I talked a lot about action. That was kind of the goal that was kind of the theme of last year's Manifest with Me, was just teaching you guys like, hey, you have to get off your ass. You can't just believe you're going to be a millionaire and it's just going to happen. Like, you know? So definitely, I'm going to help you guys figure out more this year how to take radical action. But this year's theme, I would say, is like, you're already worthy. I really want you guys to realize that whatever it is you want to bring into your life, whatever it is that you want to try out, or whatever vibe it is you want to get on, you're worthy of it. Like, there's a reason that you have these desires and you want these things, and you're worthy. You should be able to get it. And we're definitely going to need to work on the thoughts. We're definitely going to need to work on alignment, but that's not all there is to it. That's just a very small picture, and you don't need to be perfect, okay? So don't let those toxic manifestation coaches and gurus make you think that, you know, that you're not doing it right, or that, oh no, I just, why can't I only think positive thoughts? Like, this isn't like you step on a crack, you're gonna break your mother's back thing. You don't need to be paranoid. You can manifest no matter what you're going through, no matter where your mindset is. You know, I'm gonna help you figure out how you can make this work with wherever you're at. Yeah, and once again, I'm not gatekeeping manifestation. Manifestation shouldn't be, you know, gate kept. So watch out for people who are saying you have to buy this thing or you have to pay me to learn how to do it, because it's something you can do on your own. And I don't think it's one of those things that should be kept, you know, behind a pay gate. So we're gonna learn in this series how to actually put all of these principles into practice. Because like I just mentioned, this whole your thoughts create your reality, and you gotta be positive. You know, you hear that a lot. You hear a lot of these catchphrases like your vibe attracts your tribe, or you just need to align with the energy you want to attract. But no one actually tells you how to do that. I'm going to teach you guys the how to. I'm going to break it down into like little itty bitty baby steps, so that it's easy and attainable and something you can work into your daily life. So, this is gonna require you to have to change your routine a little bit. And we're gonna start priming our energy today by doing some homework. So your homework, and by the way, you're gonna wanna journal for this course. Get yourself a notebook or a journal. There's gonna be a lot of writing. It's gonna be fun though, I promise. So homework for today. I want you to write down a list of things that you've already manifested. So I want you just to kind of think back over your life. It could be little things like my shower example or something bigger, you know, but I want you to write down a couple of things that you remember thinking, I want this. And then you went out and you got it. So it could be something that you purchased, it could be a lifestyle decision, it could honestly be anything. But I want you to just make a list of some things that you've already manifested, okay? At least 3 things. I want you to build a little bit of confidence and realize that you're already a good manifester. You've already done this, you've done it before, and you'll do it again. So join me tomorrow for episode 2, and we're really gonna start getting into it. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. I cannot wait to join you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to follow this playlist and also subscribe, ring the notification bell, and all that good stuff. And I will see you guys here tomorrow. Peace out.